Check 1, 2. What's up? How you doing? What's up? Is it coming back? You sure? You got a notification? Let me know, did y'all get notifications or you were just already on YouTube? Let me know in the chat. What did you watch on YouTube? No, really? Dang, okay. Yeah, it's all cool. I'm glad you hit me up. I think I was already in the bed or something. I must have already been shut down. How's the sound? Sound coming through? feel that. I gotta feel that. Let me feel that. Y'all doing good? God bless you. Oh, happy birthday. Your phone's upstairs? So you watch, do a lot of you guys watch on the phone? Let me get the sustain pedal working. Hold on. I need my sustain pedal working. I need my sustain pedal working because I need it working. Working. Please work, sustain pedal. I need you to work, sustain pedal. I need you to work. Why them girls go twerk? Make sure you read the title. Hey, Joey. Yes, I know. That's that FM synthesizer up in there. It's not doing this. Let's try the one. Yeah, you can control DAW with it. That's dope. Right, trap flute. That felt good. Drifting on a memory. This is a bad board. I like that song. Wow. Man, I swear, like, they be using the same sounds on this thing. When they have not tried to sample a new shakuhachi in over 20 years. They didn't even try. They didn't even try. That's the same sound. That's the same sound, man. I've been thinking about doing a remake, but I haven't figured out which one I'm going to do yet. And I don't know when I'm going to do it, so don't expect it anytime soon. I think about doing another one, though. Ashanti, yeah. What's up, Jackie? Who won out tonight? What you know about that? got this sound already. Only thing I don't like is like it has a lot of sounds I already have. That's something I kind of struggle with though. Let's try the basses. That means a lot to my thank you, man. Thank you. You're probably the one person that does. And that means a lot. Thank you. Uh-oh. That's FM? Wow. Like Nobody Finds Love? I like that song too. Okay. Wait, I'm dropping frames. Hold on, y'all. Let me just see something real quick. I don't know what's going on, but like sometimes... What's up, JV? I don't know what's going on, but sometimes I'll be dropping frames, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe I'm like uploading too fast. So I'm going to okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop my frame rate data down to 4 kilobytes per second, 4,000 kilobytes per second. So I'm going to stop the stream and restart it real fast. So don't go anywhere. It's just going to pause for a second, all right? So stand by. Okay, so I should be back. Let me know. Type 1 if you see me. Type 1 if you see me. I hope I didn't lose it. Okay. So my output was like at 6,000, so we brought it back down to 4,000. So let's see if that keeps me a little more stable. Because I don't know why I'm dropping frames. At all. This thing is too powerful to be dropping frames. Yeah. So yeah, checking out the sounds on the Yamaha. This is the Yamaha MODX 6 Plus, and I like it. It's cool. Audio's breaking up right now? Really? Oh boy. Okay. Stand by. All right, type 1 if you hear me, and let me know if the audio is breaking up right now. Okay. Wow. Okay. After the hurricane, JV. After the hurricane in the urban city. This keyboard's cool. JV, you okay down there, man? The throne should not be worn until the king has died while he still holds the power. Lord of the Rings. Let's go down to the Mordor. He's there, oh yeah. The House of Dragons. Ah. Rhaenyra Targaryen was a pimp. I need to listen to it tomorrow. I haven't listened to it yet. I should go. They probably got a concert here in the city. I probably should go see Blackpink. I'd be like the only like black guy in the background watching, you know, Blackpink. Okay, I'll take your recommendation. You out that? Okay, they dope. He said, the king of the desert shall ride along the king of the jungle. Ooh. Drogon could breathe fire that could burn you down to your bones. Drogon will eat your goats. The House of Targaryen. Fear led them under the rule, but his anger led them to freedom. The House of Targaryen, the House of Dragons. The Kingdom of Road. I don't know why OBS is like breaking like this. This should have no reason to do this. I don't know. Type 1 if you can still see me. I know I don't know why my computer like I see my computer like acting up, and I don't really know why. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why I drop frames and then I don't drop frames. This is really weird. I don't know. because this computer's been very solid in streaming, and it is not streaming like how I want it to. That's not a good look. It's not a good look. Trap, 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 trap. You see, you gotta lay it down. I gotta lay it down. That's a cool sound, man. Let me check these. Oh, that's such a generic trap melody. Our ears. I like the FM. You talking about Woman King? I need to go see it. Maybe I need to do it and make that a Sunday night thing. Man, that FM engine is hard. That's an FM sound. Wow. Wow, that's the OG bell sound. From parts unknown. Wow, that's the actual. I was wondering if this keyboard had that in there because of the FM engine. Okay, thank you. Well, don't tell me. Don't spoil it. Thank you. I need to hurry up and go see it. This thing has a lot of sound. It's the Undertaker. This thing has a lot of sounds. When you put it on me. Yeah, on me. See, the Rhodes is cool. Yeah. Y'all know about this song. You know I'm all about that Rhodes keyboard. They did good on the piano, I think. Well, I like the Super Knob because you can blend the FM EP. Woo. Or go full EP. Now that's full FM engine. That's not wavetable. Parts I got. Let me know if I'm back, y'all. Type 1 if I'm back. I know I must have broke up for a second. My computer's like going crazy over here. It's cool. Thank you. You got a very throwback sound. That was the CFX preset with DX. What is a CFX? I don't even know what that is. Musical effects. That's wild. Dune. Cool sounds. I guess I did a good browse of the sounds, cause yeah, it's a lot of sounds in there. If I could, I'd get it, but I need to be making stuff. I need to fix my New Jack swing kit that I ain't finished yet. That's supposed to been out, so I think I need to use what I got. But I definitely am checking this out to see what's in it. I want to get the vocoder working in this, but in order to get the vocoder working, I will have to set some stuff up. But you know, if I had some cash laying around, I'd cop it. I'd cop it. But I need to put more. Yeah, I prefer it to the Phantom. I'm probably biased though, but I do prefer this to the Phantom. The Phantom doesn't have the DX engine. That's sort of like a niche thing. Like people ain't really buying the DX engine. People aren't buying DX7s, but they're still kind of soft. They have a sound, but they're not the most practical to program, but presets are good. And I don't think the Roland has anything like that. The Roland has sounds that sound like a DX7, but ain't a DX7. You can get actual DX7 sound out of this. I think it's cool to kind of own a little bit of piece of the legacy, you know, even though it's not the main thing. Yeah, so that's how I would work with it. But yeah, I still would get, but like the guitars on here, like the acoustic playing guitars sound really good, but the like the lead guitars, like the rock and roll lead guitars, Roland sounds better. But that's crazy though. It's like Roland and Yamaha have like their flagship version, then they have like the cheap version of their flagship. Like this is the cheap version of their flagship. And it's all about what you're going to use the keyboard for. But at the same time, I don't got a Phantom 6 to sit down with. And, you know, because the only thing I'm going to do with this is hook it up to an MPC. Like this has a sequencer in it, but I probably wouldn't do the sequencer on it. I probably will hook it up to an MPC and sequence with that. Yeah, because this sequencer ain't I'm biased. I just like the MPC sequencer the most. Ain't nothing, can't nothing touch it. So, in my opinion, so it's like, all right, yeah. Give me that MPC sequencer. But the hardware is just one thing I like about hardware is the fact that you could pull up sounds very fast. And everything on MPC, like you can't really pull it up fast. You actually have to load everything. You even got to load your samples on the computer and on standalone. So, and they got those sound modules in there, which sound good, but they sound good, but you got to wait for them bad boys to load. You push a button on here, boom, you got that sound. You are not waiting on it. So, if I had to start out with nothing, I would get it. If I had to start out with nothing, and I worked the way I do, and I had no equipment, I would get an MPC 1. I don't know. I think we're spoiled because when we record, 'cause when we record, we go on a computer anyway. I'm sorry, y'all. When we record, we go on a computer anyway. So tracking it out. The only reason I really use a computer to do music and what kind of kept me stuck to making music, I see them talking about the AX Edge, is the fact that the fact of tracking it out and getting it on the DAW. So if you got separate tracks, unless you record it that way, but that is like probably the key component workflow that I look out for the most is how do I get all that stuff, fancy stuff I was doing on the MPC into Pro Tools or Cakewalk. Same thing with FL Studio. You create them separate tracks so you can, but when you do it on hardware, you still gotta either gotta have a whole bunch of stuff sequenced to it to a mixer or something. And how you gonna get all those tracks digitized? You're gonna need a lot of hardware to get it all separated. And to compare to today's standard, that's a very long-winded way of giving your tracks to the DAW. There go my computer acting up again. Type 1 when I come back. Type 1 if I'm back. I don't know what my computer's doing there. I don't know what's going on. I may have to just put computer Windows on here again and start over from scratch. But yeah, getting the tracks off of the computer, off of your hardware and off of the keyboard and putting it somewhere where you can really hear it good is crazy. I'm about to take this rubber band off my head. I mean, it's cool that he did that, but yeah, let it. Oh boy, it's all up there. I'm looking like doggone. Oh man. Okay. I need y'all to come back down, please. I'm just gonna have to be like Coolio right now. Yeah, so just that aspect alone of tracking it out. Cause I would like to just sit with MPC and some loops and a good keyboard and do it like how they used to do in the 2000s. Like I totally missed out on that because I was on FL Studio. I didn't know what to buy. I had no one to tell me what to buy. You know, MPCs were around, but for some reason. But then again, I didn't really feel like I needed MPC because I had FL Studio, and FL Studio was going on the computer anyway. And then I was on Reason too. And then I didn't have money. And I wasn't working. So, you know, because even if I got an MPC, I would have still had to get a multi-track thing. And I really kind of wish I went that route because then, who knows, I probably would have still had master drives or something or CD-ROMs and stuff. And then if I knew how to save my stuff, I would have had CD-ROMs of older stuff that would play the same today. You know? But a lot of people got rid of their MPCs. There's a lot of people that got rid of their MPCs because they don't use it. They just don't use it. It's just taking up space. But what do you think an MPC 2000 was what, like maybe $2,000 or $3,000? And you know, at that time, at that age, I never even thought about even having $3,000 or $2,000 to my name. You know, I was so dependent on my parents. And I wish I had learned how not to be so dependent on them a lot earlier than I did. No, I don't have an ASR 10. But yeah, just tracking that stuff out because you got to track that stuff out. And there's still hard disk recorders, like Tascam still makes a hardware recorder. And if it wasn't for this computer, I was about to be just like, screw this. I ain't messing with, you know, I ain't messing with this other stuff because y'all, you know, this stuff keep breaking. You know, like I got a great computer now, but as you can see, sometimes for some reason, my stream keep messing up. And I don't know why my stream keeps messing up. You know, it's a kind of a pain in the butt. Because I just needed the stream stable. You know, when my stuff buffer, you know, people want to leave, and you know, it's not. This is not a fun time. And then so I remember seeing, I don't know if I saw a drummer boy, somebody doing it in the studio one time. They had to like record one piece at a time, record it, and then stitch it together. And I'm like, why are y'all doing it? I guess, but then again, who felt like buying all those outs for an MPC kit? Like you really had to have a lot of stuff wired up. Like I can't show y'all, but I got like this 16-port USB drive, 16-port USB hub, 16. And it wasn't cheap. Just so I could have all my MIDI equipment hooked up together. Because a lot of the MIDI equipment go USB and, you know, you're buying ports and it's like, this ain't working because it's taking up too much space. Or you're actually watching me through a USB hub right now. Because USB just fast like that, you know? Yeah. So think about that. So that's why it's difficult to really justify the hardware route. But I mean, that's fun. But I'm saying once you got a room and once you got it set up the way it needs to be, you good. But tracking that stuff out, you had to have your stuff together, or you had some time, and typically what I do now, if I got a track that I'm doing hardware with, I'll use the MPC, and then I'll use the MPC and stem it out on the software. And then if I want to play something live or use a hardware instrument like the Model D or this keyboard right there, I'd probably track that one track at a time. So, or if you got an audio interface that has a lot of channels, you could do it that way. I mean, that's really the way to go. If you got an audio interface that could take a lot of inputs, you good to go. And I got this piece of hardware coming in that's going to expand the Apollo Twin by 8 inputs. And with those 8 inputs, I can then hook up some more gear up to it. So that gives me up to 10. The 1824 has 8 physical inputs, but if I hook up the expander to that, that'll get me the, what's this, 1824? So you got 8 plus 8, so that's 16. So where's the other 2 come from? The other 2 must come from the SPDIF or something. Because I'm trying to figure out how do you get to... But some people record, like if you are... There's no rule of that, because if you're recording your music by itself, and see, you could get a mixer though, right? It's like hardware. So if you're doing stuff straight MPC, right, and a keyboard, we'll just keep it MPC and keyboard, and you wanted to put out a beat tape, that's not hard, because then you could get a mixer. And I'm still thinking about getting a mixer. I don't know why. But you can get a mixer and you can put a recorder, hook up a stereo recorder up to that, right? It does have a USB port for audio. The cool thing about this keyboard now is that it is an audio interface. Everything's an audio interface now. The MPC's an audio interface, and this is an audio interface. So, boom. But you could then take your mixer and record that. And I guess I never really took that too serious, because with what I had, you could only... See, I never really recorded to tape or ADAT because I didn't really have access to that. So I would record to the computer and I would use that sound card, but that thing was noisy and low quality. You can hook up the MODX to MPC, yeah. You definitely can. You sure can. It'll work too. It'll work. Yeah. So that's the difference. So, but you still have to get it. That's the thing. Like, you still have to get it in a digital format so you can share it with the world, because you can't share it. You can't share a tape cassette. It's not like back in the day where you got like a circle of friends and you can make a tape and share it with your friends. You know, that's kind of sad. Like, you can't even, like, like I don't have friends that I can go to and like, hey, check out this tape, you know. You know, I just didn't really have access to a lot of resources and didn't know how to. Sure, I could have been sharing beat tapes with friends more than I did, but I didn't because I really didn't have access or knew how to get access to more resources. Like I didn't have money, and I wasn't really brought in the culture of working for other people. It was just a strange time that there could have been a lot of simpler solutions to a lot of the issues that I had that I just didn't know about. So that's a little frustrating. Because it's like if I had known that I could do it this way, or if I had known I could do it that way, you know, I could have really benefited from the technology that was available at the time. But, you know, it's I needed a lot of things, but I didn't have keyboards. I just didn't have resources, and I didn't have education on dealing with music, and I didn't have people in the household that could teach me about that or were even interested. You know, because if it wasn't a traditional thing, it wasn't really, you know, it just wasn't a traditional thing. So because it wasn't a traditional thing, it wasn't pushed or, yeah. I mean, they didn't talk bad about me, but I didn't have certain resources. Yeah, I think information could have been hidden. I don't think it was hidden. I guess hidden from me, but accessible to others. Right? Hidden to me, but accessible to others. And that is a big deal. Information is such a key component to a lot of things, you know. But sampling was a big thing when I was young, but sampling was very expensive for a 14-year-old. You know, you got a mom that wants you to do school, and you got a dad that wants you to do construction, family business type stuff. Yeah, it just wasn't known, you know. But it was nobody's obligation to teach me. I wish I had known, but I just didn't know, and I hate that. I hate that, you know. Now, K Boogie, I will say this, and sometimes I have to sit down and remind myself of how overabundant I am right now. When it comes to, yeah, that's the thing. I got a whole room of equipment. I got more. I have more than I need now. The issue is man, if I could just reflect on that point and talk about that, I have more than I need now. And now it squarely falls on my shoulders to take responsibility, put my big boy pants on, and go after it even more. There are people who wish they were in my position. And I thought I was the kid who wished he was in someone else's position. Now there are people wishing they were in my position. And I have more. You're right, Attack Daddy. I have so much more than I need. Like, I have so much. I have a keyboard in front of me. Like that. Okay? And it's a really big reflecting point because I remember I got the keyboard, my first keyboard, and that's all I had. Now I have more than I need. Now I have more. It's such a, but it's a trade off because there's so much more life concerns happening now. There's so much more life happening now, and just there's been drama, there's been family drama, and so now it's a different challenge because it's not the knowledge and now it's connection. Now it's networking. Now it's who has the opportunity. Who do I need to meet? Who I need to meet for the opportunity, right? Who do I need to meet? Who has the door? Maybe I'm my own door because one of the things I gotta do is I gotta come out with those loop kits. I know some of you guys in the stream waiting for these loop kits to come out. Y'all ready to buy, but I gotta do the work. I gotta produce y'all a quality product, and I haven't done that. And I take full responsibility of it. But can I make those loop packs? Yeah. Can I make songs? Yeah. Yeah, I wrote a song about that, Adrian. This keyboard's like what, 15, I think. So, but I have more. I have so much more than I need. Like it's when I think about what I wish I had, you say I'm my own door. I feel you. I think I am my own door on some things. And I always come back to this. I was telling DeMar this not too long ago. I was like, you know what? Sunset Boulevard is going to be Sunset Boulevard where you produced for Jay-Z or have a major record or not. You always got Sunset Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard. I'm telling you, all you need to get to Sunset Boulevard is a street in Miami. It's okay. Sunset Boulevard is a street in Miami, and whether you make $1 million or 1,000, if you can afford to get there, you made it to there. So I'm going to work on more products to sell, and I'm going to keep making content. I am considering doing another remake, but I want to make videos that I can promote these products for, and I don't like. Now I'm gonna talk about it. Yeah, I am doing that. You know how you say don't tell people what you plan to do. I get it, but my who I'm after reaching is beyond who's at this live stream right now, right? So again, I'm just gonna take a moment and say, damn, I got more than I need. You need your own artist label media. Put out on a constant basis. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. And as I sell products, I'll have more revenue to invest in that. I think materialistic goals are all right. I think if you don't get it, if you don't have a job, that's a materialistic goal to have a job, right? So, yeah, but I a lot of us have more. I know I have more than I need. No, I don't categorize it. Well, Nishan, thank you for asking. That's a very important question. And I'm going to get to your question after I address the post that Neil07707 said. Having too many sounds can be overwhelming. So how do you categorize? I don't really categorize, but I do. Sometimes I do take moments to just browse through them, just randomly, and then throw them in. Like maybe I'll do that tonight on this live stream. Is I'll browse some sounds and then just drag them in, just see how I feel. We have way too many sounds now. Yes. So Nashawn, to answer your question, I have original music on stream. I sell loops and presets. that you can purchase for your music production. They are 100%. They are 100% royalty free. I will not come after you if you blow up, and you're free to use them however you want. And I'm probably going to get ready to get into the construction kit game, right? And make some construction kits to sell. So if you're looking for loops or presets, Dillio22k.com is the boutique shop for your loops and presets, done by me. And it'll be like having me in the studio. So those are the products that I sell. Excuse me if this is random, but has every artist in the industry started their passion for music at a young age? Azil, I don't think so. I think it can happen to you young or old. I think we just hear more about the young because and all these products are available at Dillio22k.com right now. But I don't think you think so, Nehemiah. I hear you. I think that I think people who get older stop believing that they can do things because I guess they won't be received by the mass public because of their age, right? Or because of their weight. And I'm a big proponent of that. I have felt that way. But things have changed now, but we all kind of want the major label. But if I have 1 million people listening to my streams on Spotify, and I'm directly like how Russ does, and I'm directly putting out music to them, that's I'm not going to care. I'll be able to retire and rest easy with that. I'm actually going to be using a service to promote music and see how they do, because I got a bunch of revenue from streaming that I have been setting aside for a purpose. And I'm going to take a look at that real quick. Because every stream does count, and I haven't been touching it. So I got a good little budget to put towards promoting Mess or the next album. I think that you got Atmosphere too. Yeah. You need the MIDI files with patterns. I feel you. One thing I don't like is that MPC doesn't play nice with MIDI files. I think Lizzo is doing fine, but I feel like she's the exception to the rule. Like, you won't see a really big guy. Like, I don't know a mainstream overweight black male artist that's really popping right now that's a singer. Like, can you name me one overweight African-American male that is being glorified or celebrated in the music industry right now that's a singer? They're like, for real. And I'm not, and I'm sorry, that guy that sings "I'm Sorry" does not count. He gone. I mean, he working, but he gone. So, yeah, but more than I need. The Weeknd isn't overweight. He's not in shape, but he's not overweight. Yeah, Ruben started out. I don't count him. But here's the difference between Lizzo and there's a gay rap artist. He's a guy, and he's getting the push. But he's a gay rap artist. He's overweight. And he's getting the push. He was actually at that shooting that was in Orlando. I was doing some research on that. But beyond that, we don't have that. Yeah. It could be my lane. I don't know. We'll see. But it's not going to be on this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel don't really push out like that. But, I have to try something new with my promotion of my music and get help. I have to say, okay, I need help promoting my music or find some mentorship that's sort of the thing, though. There's a lot of, not everybody who says they're a mentor is a person that should be mentoring you, because not every mentor is equipped to cater to who you are as a person or your experience level, or to have that patience that you need to have. Like, say, hey, I done been through this, this, and that. I hear, but yo, try this. I understand why you're struggling, and don't really treat you like a number. Like, I've tried to get into programs, and they sort of kind of treat you, and I was treated like I wasn't treated like a client. I was treated like a YouTube fan. So that's sort of the deal. No, it could be your lane. You said, yeah. Right, K Boogie. Well, I got a new album I'm working on now. I'll try and get it out before too long. I'm trying to get it out before too long. Right, but he wasn't a singer. I said an overweight male singer. Give me an overweight Lizzo-sized male singer right now that's getting the push. That's straight. So Izelle, I think that you ultimately gotta decide. You gotta decide. You have to try both, or maybe you could do both. Maybe there's room for both. Yes, old school funk. You can use the MPC expansion on the free MPC. Yes, you can. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Once again, I'm gonna say again, having more than I need. I remember I couldn't even. It's crazy, man. Ooh, it's crazy. It's been a long ride, and I'm still working on making a living from my music. I'm still want to do that, and I still have not figured out how I'm going to do that for me. I'm not saying it's possible, but in order for me to make a living from music, I got to learn how to do it for me. And that's a process. That's something I'm still in the process, y'all. I was going to talk about this on a YouTube video, but I guess I'll talk about this now. A lot of people look at my subscriber count and they say, wow, you got 70,000 subscribers. But I see YouTubers that have a fraction of what they got. And, I don't know if the algorithm hits or their audience is different. I don't know. What attracted me to the MODX 6 Plus? Well, honestly, Neil, it was just an opportunity to borrow it, really. I wasn't really interested in the MODX 6. I thought it was cool. I was like, yeah, I want one. But it was like one of those things where you say, yeah, I want one, but you don't really start saving up for it. You're just kind of like, yeah, I want one. It wasn't like the Moog 737. I was like, I gotta have that. But the MODX, it's like, I want one. I want one. But just the DX capabilities of it, the FM synthesizer in it, and the FM synthesizer in it. I don't have good cash to. I don't got liquid cash to buy. I appreciate that offer. I don't have enough cash that would be worth you going through the trouble of selling it to me. Let's put it that way. But heck yeah, I will mess with a montage. Heck yeah, I will mess with a Phantom. But the thing that really made me interested in this was the MODX, the FM7, the DX engine in here. I thought that was pretty cool. Kodo and Shamisen. Let me hear that real quick. Yeah. What we talking about? Well, Nishan, we're talking about the transition of starting off with no equipment to having more equipment than you need, and the challenges you can get from that. Yeah. Zell, I think my advice is to figure out what's the most fun for you to do without the pressure of social media, and then share it on social media. It's kind of a two-edged sword dealing with social media, because I think when you don't think about creating content, sometimes you can be your most creative because you're not thinking about the world, ignoring it or tearing it down. Yeah. It took a lot of money just to get what you got, and you have had to wear many hats and do all the work yourself. I feel like I'm going to battle along the way, but you're going to be big. Well, I appreciate that. You'd be surprised, some of the stuff that I have was given to me, or bought at a discount price. You'd be amazed. You'd be amazed of how good used equipment can be and how cost effective it is. And as far as the estimation of how much everything in the studio is worth, I couldn't tell you. The interesting thing about Guitar Center is that when I go to Guitar Center, it's not like how it was 20 years ago. Because when I went to Guitar Center, I always walked in being very impressed with everything that was in there. There's always equipment that I wish I had most. Now I go in there and I'm like, eh. Like, I remember there was a time I would go to Guitar Center to play on the equipment I want. Now I have the equipment I want. And it's like, well, why be there? There's no need for me to be there. It's like I can go to Guitar Center and play on the stuff I have at home. You know? But there was a time when Guitar Center was... I used to call the store Broken Dreams because I feel like everybody who's pursuing their dreams were having their heart broken, so they went to Guitar Center. I stopped calling it that because I didn't want that to be manifested. You ever hear, I didn't want to say that, so I didn't want to manifest it. So yeah, what's my most treasured piece in the room? It's probably the Moog. You got to use Motif S7 like 10 years ago, still works like a champ. That's what I'm saying. I think YouTube has changed the game as far as checking out the equipment. But here's the thing. And I'm gonna respond to that, K Boogie. I think that when you become a serious customer, you want to see and touch things. We're still physical beings, so you still want to see. If you're broke, YouTube is perfect. But if you're starting to gain some capital and you got some revenue, some liquid cash to drop on actual equipment, you want to go and touch. I wouldn't have bought my MPC if I hadn't been able to go to Guitar Center and play with it. It became, okay, I'm done sort of fooling around with the videos. What is this thing like? And when I was able to go to Guitar Center, I remember going to Guitar Center multiple times and bringing my own USB drive just to see if I could load samples in the MPC. And the MPC now is so much more capable than it was back then. Computers are very replaceable. A lot of the stuff I do on this computer, I could probably work around and do it on a little laptop. I could probably do it. I could probably do what I do on a $299, $300 laptop. Recording and playing back audio is nothing for a laptop to do, especially if you got plugins and stuff. Nah. Yeah, computers are very cheap in value now and can be replaced. It's not the computer, it's the data. You make sure your data's backed up and protected, and you continue to back it up on a regular basis and you don't keep it all on your computer, man, I had hard drives and Windows go out on me all the time back in the day, and I didn't have equipment to take that drive and copy that data. I didn't have good data backing up practices coming up as a teenager, and even in college, I had very poor data practices, and I didn't have money to buy CD-ROMs or hard drives to back things up. I just sort of blindly trusted my equipment to run until it didn't run, and then you kind of go to that, oh man, my computer crashed. Scrambling to kind of find a way to piece it back together. It's untold amount of stuff I've lost simply because the computer kept crashing. I would use hard drives that for much longer than I should have because I just didn't have money to keep buying new hard drives. You know, there was a lot of that. That's my computer doing the crazy stuff again. I don't know why it's doing that. But if I could work on building a customer base to promote music to, then that's what I need to do in the future. So, but I also need training in marketing music too as well. And it's tough because when you try to look it up on YouTube, you know, you have a lot of people selling training, and it's really hard to know who you have to who you can trust to try, but you do have to kind of do a trial and error. And yeah, like no guru on YouTube is going to say, hey, I might not be a good fit for you, even no matter what, because you still got the human element aspect of it too. Not every coach and every trainer on YouTube is going to fit something. Israel, that's not a comfortable thing I want to answer because I don't know. But not every teacher or trainer on YouTube is a good fit for you, and they don't say that. Just like not any psychiatrist or therapist is good for you. And there's a trial and error. I think it's like relationships. Not every person who could give you a relationship is a good fit for you. My backup strategy is hard drives. Give me the hard drives. Let's put it on the hard drive and put it away. Give me a hard drive, copy it there. Well, let's put that hard drive away. Let's get it off of the computer. Let's put it in a box. Let's wrap it up. Let's get it away from the system. Let's put it on a hard drive. Cloud costs money. Yeah. So when you got clouds, you don't. I think cloud is great, but cloud will cost you. So since cloud costs, you might want to calculate the cost. But you can get into music. It's wide open. And man, if I had just 1,000, if I could get 1,000 people listening to my Spotify a month, that would be great. You know, that's enough for me. Yeah. Lazy Saturday's back #1 again. Somebody to Love is #2. Jesus Christ. My God. So, followers, nah. Yeah. So, similar artists. Yeah. Hey, what's up, King Drew? Thank you for coming by. You have a new laptop or DVD? Okay, see? Deshaun, I appreciate that. You know, I am like I said, this YouTube thing, it's going to have to be bigger than YouTube to promote music and things of that nature. But do I have more technology than I'm blessed with that I ever had before? Yeah. It's a little overwhelming. But now I need to invest in. Well, it's a difference now. I think my sound is good. Always felt like my sound is good. My sound is good, but now I have to pour it out onto the world more. And this YouTube channel may not be the best place to do it. It may be one place I do it, but it ain't going to be the only place I do it because I know that this channel may have some issues that may not be fixed, but it's closer to 100,000 subscribers than to 0. So I'm going to keep on doing content on here until we get it to 100,000 subscribers. When we get to 100,000 subscribers, this channel could be retired. I don't know, because it don't make no sense for me to be almost at 100,000 subscribers and I can barely get 300 views on a video. Like like damn, you know. So I've accepted it, you know, but it's like, dang, you know, what can I do but continue to build? So I think anybody, I think anybody can build a good channel or build it, move forward, you know, keep on doing it. That's the process, my friends. That's the process, and it can be done. It can be done. Definitely. It's a I understand. I understand. Yeah, I appreciate that. But I gotta get my streams up. Good grief. Listeners. 17 streams, 4 streams, 2 streams. My streams need to be in the hundreds. How is somebody keeps streaming Lazy Saturday? Like, Lazy Saturday is so undefeated on Spotify. Like, it's just killing me. Lazy Saturday is so undefeated. So I'm gonna invest in advertising and see how that works. I have multiple albums out, and I think Mess is like number 4 right now. Let's see, last all time, Lazy Saturday, Searching, Somebody to Love, On My Mind, I Won't Be There, One Shot, Made It to Miami. That's pretty good. Original Girl, Serious, that did pretty good. Yeah, so I'm just looking at my records on Spotify. I feel you. I've been coming on. But I think that but it has been known that this channel does not notify. There's a lot of stuff I don't know about that could be I'm fighting against. Thank you, Daniel. I've been thinking about doing another remake, y'all, so I'm just letting you know it's been stirring on my mind. It's just hard work. Like, when I make it, I hope people watch it, because if only like 1,000 people watch it, it's like, okay, well, that's why I stopped. That's like, when I make a remake, that's like a damn film production. Like, I put a lot of work into that stuff, man. And it's always, it's a lot of work that goes into it, to learn how to do it, to make it, to go through the steps. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I think it's more work than people realize or will ever realize, but it's a lot of work. Artists have been out for a while. The same problem, that brand. Yeah. So maybe I need to see what TikTok got. But it takes a lot of content to grow. Any platform you're on, you do got to make a lot of content for, as I understand it, the internet is dominated by young males. So, I'm not. So I got good quality stuff. But until I start singing the fine women in music videos, I don't know. I gotta put them girls in front of y'all. That's what gonna get y'all attention. When I'm saying y'all, I'm joking. I mean the majority public. If Ice JJ Fish can do it, man, Speaking of IJJ Fish, what a case study. Like, that's hard because he didn't blow up because he was a good singer. He blew up because he was a bad singer. I hear you, Nehemiah. Thank you. I think that's a cool idea. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. So I'm thinking about a song I want to do. It just got kind of tired when I'm trying to like have a conversation and the only response is it's something, and the only conversation I have is, hey, you gonna remake this or remake that? It's like, dog, I'm trying to have a conversation. Like, I'm trying to talk about something else. But I could leverage that though, because if I could sell loops and packs off of those type of videos, I mean, that's sort of the kind of the ways to hustle it. But I could do it on any video. But I think I have to change my perspective on it, because if it can, I don't know if people are interested. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll see how the algorithm works and how the audience looks at the remake when I do another one. And we'll see. I've tested it a lot and I didn't like the results. It was just kind of, there's just a diminishing return for all that work. And for me to have videos of me just talk and do way better in general, and just, it's just sort of a no-brainer. All right, JJ Fish is trolling. I don't think JJ produces any beats, because he would show off that he made beats. JJ went full God mode, so yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Sorry, my computer's tripping again. I don't know why it stops. I don't know why my OBS stops like this. There's something weird going on, and I don't know why. Yeah, but Ice JJ Fish was killing y'all. Killing everybody. I ain't saying y'all, because I don't know about people telling me y'all. Ice JJ Fish was killing it. And I'm not really sure. Man, killing it. I don't really got much words for JJ Fish other than how much he was killing it. How much he took the world by storm and broke the internet, right? And he was just himself, you know. So I'll have to do more songs and see. I got a lot of songs. I just need to probably make videos for them. That's probably one of my downfalls. There's something about you, girl. Yeah, big time. Big time. But one thing I don't have to worry about is how to record it. I got what I need to record it. And I'm going to use it. I have more than what I need to record songs. My MODX, well, it's not mine. I think it's a great keyboard if you don't have other stuff. If you don't have other stuff, it's a great keyboard. But if you have a lot of stuff, you don't need it. But if you don't have a keyboard, yeah, get it. But if you got keyboards, there are some sounds that sound like the motif, but they got some new stuff in there. But yeah, the MODX does have some sounds. The MODX does have some sounds that sound like a motif, but it does have some new sounds. That's one thing I don't like about Yamaha, is that they will keep selling you the same sound on these different boards. They call it a new keyboard, but they don't resample. They don't take the time to resample meat and potato sounds. You want to be legendary copy of Moog? You can get a Moog. That's a great goal to work towards. If you can get a whip, you can get a Moog. If you get a whip, you can get a Moog. Moog, whatever. Bow. You even got to get a bow. Get you a Model D, a Behringer. You could do it. Yeah. And the AWM engine is solid, but they keep using the same sounds. They put new samples in it, but it's like a lot of older stuff that's already in there. And it's kind of like, okay. I really want an Integra 7. Them things ain't cheap and don't come around cheap either. Yeah, they don't come around cheap. They do not come around cheap. Yeah, you can. Well, it depends how you want to edit it, because if you assign a knob to the parameter, you can change it all at the same time if you put this and you program this to work on the elements in there. But because you get up to 8 elements per sound. I remember when the motif had 4. I thought we were doing something with 4. Yeah, the Vortex is still here. I need to put some batteries in it. Hook it up to this thing on yeah, I still got my Vortex. It needs some battery. It's beat up as all get out, but I still got it. I got the I had the USB stick somewhere for the wireless. Like in edit mode, try changing the release on 4 elements to be the same value. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of a thing, because you want them to be all uniform and they're not. Yeah, that's kind of tough. You got to go do that all at once. Yeah. So imagine trying to do that for 8 elements in the sound. The Vortex is making your hands itch. Oh, really? You know what? The Vortex keyboard is really cool, but the quality just isn't there. It's not a quality instrument. It's not the most playable keytar you can get, even the new one. I don't think that key bed is that nice as it could be. I don't think it's cool. It's cool. Oh, Yamaha got a cheap keytar. Wait a minute. Hold on now. So Yamaha got a keytar out that's like $329. I bet you that plays better than the Vortex, because it's like the quality of the keys. The quality of the keys, I just don't think it's there. But Yamaha has one for like $329. It's not as fancy, but it does work. Yeah. And then you got a Vortex for $400. I just don't know about the quality of the keys. I just because I don't like the quality of the keys on the I just don't like the quality of the keys on there. I don't like the quality of the keys on a Roland Axe. And that's like the best looking keytar. The Vortex, I don't even like the keys on the Axe. I was playing on Guitar Center. I'm like, I'm not really feeling these keys. Because they were like real springy. They're tough. They're just sort of real springy. Like when you want to play, they'll fatigue your hands, like because they're real springy. Meaning that when you push the key down, the spring that keeps the key up, when you're pushing it down, it's just, it's when you really play, it's like, nah. Like these keys got a little spring to it, but they're not too springy. Yeah, you don't need another keyboard, Antonio. Yeah, so that is like, I'm curious about that Chord guitar, because that Chord, I bet you that Chord has good keys on it. That thing, doggone $1,000 though. Oh man, they got one on sale right now. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm not yeah. Like I would rather have Roland TR6s. What's the Roland TR6? You talking about a drum machine? Oh yeah, that's cool. Shoot. If it's all you got, it's plenty. Like I said, if it's all you got, it's more than enough. It's great. The problem is having too much crap, not knowing what to do with it. That's the problem. Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'd rather have some keys that can play better. That's why I got this. That's why I got the Impact GXP 61 over a Kai controller, because the keys. But if it's all you have, it's great. The problem is, it's like when you got too much, you don't know what's supposed to do what. It's too much. So that's sort of a deal breaker there. So you got to make sure you pay attention to what you're looking at. But yeah, it's like a drum machine. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I really like the MPC. That thing is kicking butt. It's doing what I needed to do. It's not perfect, but it's doing what I needed to do. And I'm happy about that. I got more than I need, and I just need to, I really need to develop better work habits. So that's just me. That is just me, man. Yeah. I made like this funky thing on here. But yeah, I'm probably gonna come back on and do like a video about the vocoder on here. I think that'd be pretty cool. No, this is here on loan, Bashan. This is here on loan. No, I have not been hold on. Okay, I should be back on. Okay. No, I have not been using the machine with Ableton Link. I don't think there's any demand for me to teach on machine. It's sad because I was a machine guy, but I'm not trying to sync it up and do none of that stuff. Do I have a purchase I regret? No, not really. I wish there are some people I haven't tried for mentorship. It's amazing how software just came and changed the game, a whole game, making music, chord training, and so many others. Yeah. Yeah, if that's your work style, have at it, man. Have at it. Just know that NPC does clips too, but have at it, man. Have at it. By all means, have at it. Matter of fact, I don't think I even use this thing for like clips. Like for real. Yeah, guys, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. That's right, Bashan. That was back then, man. Ooh-wee. But yeah, it's been on 2 hours, y'all. I just want to come on and jam out, check out this board. But I'm glad we had this great conversation. And look out for more content. Look out for this Luke construction kit, new jack swing. I need to finish it, so I need to focus and finish on that, and plan that out. So, what's up, A Major? Shout out to you. I'm gonna. Well, we could do one or two things. I could try to set up this vocoder and see how it works. Or we could wrap it up for tonight. But I gotta go get a microphone and a mic stand and a cable. No, I don't got it. It's here on loan. It's here on loan. Y'all let me know in the chat. I've been wanting to do that for like about 30 more minutes. Just to play around the vocoder and build a patch on there. I think I know how to do it. Y'all can let me know. Baby tonight. Black radio in a digital black radio. All right, y'all gonna hang out? Okay, so it will be quiet real quick. And I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a microphone, a cable, and we're going to see if I can get this vocoder working, all right? So stay tuned. I'll be right here. Can I play something in the meantime? We'll do that. We'll do that before I go. I thought it was pretty cool. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my microphone. We're going to see if I can make this thing work, all right? So I'll be right back, y'all. Check. Yeah, I think the board is cool, y'all. I think it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It sounds good. Good gigging board. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's one of my tracks. I think it's on the Beat Store. So we're going to see if I can make this thing work, y'all. We're going to find out the hard way. Y'all ready for that? We're going to find out the hard way. Y'all with me? Type 1 if you're with me in the chat. Let me know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can make this thing. We're going to see if I can make this thing do this thing, man. All right? And I'm going to get off of here. I haven't done this before, so I'm trying to figure it out as I go. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. Hey, 1, 2. Hey. 1, 2. 2. Yeah. 1, 2. Hey. Yeah. 1, 2. Or maybe I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Let me see if I can zoom in on this screen so y'all can see. How about that? I wonder if this works. We'll find out. I hope it ain't looking crazy. Please don't look crazy. Okay, yeah. We here. Yeah, I'm trying to make this work, y'all. So. Hey. Wait, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the vocoder to be inserted as a plugin on this voice. And but I'm trying to do it on my own routing. So that's chorus. Check, 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 check. Okay, so I gotta edit the plugin itself. So let's see. I'm looking on the screen so I can understand what I'm doing. So bear with me, y'all. Noise level. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Hey, hey. 1, 2. Dang, I'm tripping. Would this have like a vocoder preset somewhere? Let me see maybe if I start there and look at how that patch is set up. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. Check, check. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. 2. Do, do, do. Well, let me get rid of this microphone.
This is a vocoder, what you wanna do with the power? All of the power of the internet. Welcome to the internet, welcome to the internet, welcome to the internet, welcome to the internet. Welcome to the internet, welcome to the internet. Do 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 do. Super duper robot, super duper robot. They call me a vocoder, they call me a vocoder, they call me. I am a robot, I am a robot, I am a robot. I am a robot, I am a robot, I am a robot. Just when I'm a robot, yeah, I'm a robot. What you wanna do, everything come on. That might be the reason. Yeah, 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 yeah. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, let it talk about something. Yeah, 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 yeah. I gotta set up a modulator. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 that's the modulator.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now we got it. Now I'm moving how I wanna do it. Oh yeah. Do bop, do bop, do bop, do bop, do bop, do. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Now I got the vocoder doing what I wanted to do. Oh, oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Freakazoid, freakazoid, freakazoid. They call me the freakazoid. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, you know what we gotta do, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, you know we got it going. Do 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 do. Baby, tonight we wanna bring you some radio. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, ba, ba, ba. Coming from where I'm from. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. This is how the vocoder sounds like when you're messing with it. We don't wanna mess with this vocoder, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I am sleepy. Routing. Routing vocoder for sensitivity under category. It's under the category. Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring it down. Gonna put a little bit of strength on this right now. Oh yeah. Taking over. We are taking over. We are taking over. Nothing's gonna stop us. Oh, we are taking over. We are taking over. Nothing's gonna stop us. Over. Boogie down, 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 boogie. Boogie, you got a boogie, 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 boogie. Boogie down, boogie down, boogie down. Boogie down, boogie down, boogie bee 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 bee. Yeah, I got better vocoders than this. I got better vocoders than this for a vocoder construction kit. Boogie down, boogie down, boogie bee 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 So this is what a vocoder sounds like on the MODX. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, you can kind of use it like a plugin. Hold up. It's the real. It's the real. It's the real. Hip hop, hip hop.
That's fun. That is fun. Wow. That is fun. I like that. That's fun. That's fun. That is fun. That's my show, y'all. Cause I'm tired. I can't believe late it is. But I do have to do a lot of meal prep work. But I'm gonna thank everybody for watching, hanging out with me, and hanging on me while I figure out how to use a vocoder on this thing. It's cool. It's not as bright as I like it to be, but it does work. But that could be a microphone. But this microphone need to be disinfected. I don't know who's using the microphone, but it's like not a very blessed microphone, and it might need to be baptized in the Holy Spirit. So with that being said, this is Dillio watching. This You're watching the Dillio TTK YouTube channel. I'm Dillio. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight on a Saturday night. And I will see y'all on the flip side. And I'm going to rest up, y'all. So peace out, y'all. I'm gone. I need to see what's up with this live streaming thing, too. I might have to do some repairs. All right. Peace out.